Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm live streaming this. I'm reacting to Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson, and I'm watching the pre-game situation, what's happening. It's getting me a little bit riled up, agitated, seeing the sport and seeing Jake Paul hitting people in the head and the grotesque nature of this, the brutal aspect of boxing. But hey, that's just how it is. Now, Jake Paul has fought some uh, people in the MMA field and some boxers as well, and he's won some fights. So I think he's picking fights that he feels confidently he can win. Well, naturally, that's the strategy that you would have. I wouldn't do much different. I don't think many of the challenges, except the Tommy Fury challenge, was anything, yeah, was difficult for him. So now I am looking at the live stream. The fight is about to begin. I'm watching Mike Tyson highlights. Back in the day, Mike Tyson beating people up. Right now, it's Mike Tyson beating up some taller man, and that's just how it is. Mike Tyson, October 16th, 1987. This was before I was even born, before my parents even thought about having kids, probably. And he is like an uh, like an explosive machine. His arms are very, very intense. So I'm going to do a commentary on this. I'm gonna relax and watch this show, and we'll see what happens. It's going to be quite an interesting situation. What happens? I'm curious to see who is going to win, and I'm gonna give you a commentary. So if you're watching this in the future, or you've been watching this now, maybe tune into my commentary on top of the commentary you're already listening to with the natural viewers. So, yes, Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson is quite the scary individual. So, Jake Paul and Nate Diaz, I'm sure Nate Diaz joined that fight because he wanted to get the money from that promotion. I'm sure he made a couple of $1 million just by accepting it. I don't think he had any a real sense of him going to win. I don't think he, at least that's what it looked like in the fight. He kind of very relaxed and gave up very easily. That's what it seemed like. So lots of money is on the line here. And as I'm looking at the whole arena, the whole studio, there are hundreds of thousands of people in the arena. It's quite bizarre and insane to look at. The massive arena, the human beings look like ants when they're sitting. So now I'm watching the recap of Mike Tyson biting the ear off of Evander Holyfield and Lennox Lewis beating Mike Tyson finally. Now I'm watching the recap of Roy Jones Jr. and Mike Tyson back a few years ago. This was happening. This was during the pandemic, I think, because it looks like the audience is not there and Mike Tyson throwing a lot of body shots, and it became a tie, which was very, very admirable. 4 years later, and wow, Roy Jones Jr. is standing and commentating. He looks kind of shy because he just watched his recap. Maybe he felt like he lost that game or lost that fight. Very interesting dynamic. Yes, my friends, I've said this many times. I will say this, and this needs to be more. This needs to be taken care of more respectfully. This game of fighting, I think this game of fighting should be banned. If I was the ruler of the planet, I would ban boxing. Why? Because you shouldn't hit people in the head and cause them brain damage. That's a little bit disrespectful and wrong. And just a few minutes ago, I was watching two women fighting, and that was one of the most grotesque things I've ever seen in my life. Not only because they're women, but because they're human beings, both men and women. When they're doing this, it's quite vile and revolting. You're hitting the person in the head and you want them to have brain damage. Essentially, that's the whole game of fighting. And you may think, oh no, there's body shots too. Well, yeah. What happens? What do you think happens when you throw a shot to the liver or to the spleen or to the diaphragm? Not great things happen. Maybe potentially even internal bleeding can happen. So it's much worse when you hit the brain, because the brain is inside of this nice protected skull. But when you hit it hard enough, the brain bounces between the it floats around in there and it hits your skull back and forth. And you get a concussion, you get brain damage, and life isn't very fun with brain damage. So, all right. Now the introduction is being made with some beautiful ring girls in the background. If the ring girls weren't there, then this would be a much more brutal game, meaning the reality of this would be seen much easier. But because they're sitting there and they're smiling constantly, they're always showing their teeth without changing. That gives it a nice glowing perception. If they weren't there, then the blood and the gore and the mess would be there. And Tori Kelly is now singing the national anthem right before the powerful fight, which is, I guess you have to do that if you're an American to strengthen your national identity. It's important, as Sadhguru says. The country is the biggest identity one can take in a human form. It's the biggest ego identity is a country. There's nothing higher than a country. So you can be a man, you can take that identity on. You can take the identity of your work, was maybe a little bit bigger. You can take the identity on your religion, that's much bigger. And then the identity of your country is the biggest identity. So we're all reaffirming that we're Americans, or we're living in this part of the land. This is where it's being filmed, in Austin, Texas. And yes, this lady is wearing some interesting jacket, black and white with some coloring on it. And the American flag has some tarnished pieces on it. I don't know why they did that. Maybe some foreshadowing into the future. I hope not. So now the arena is being shown. I don't even know how many people can fit in this arena. Tens of thousands, at least, for sure. Looks like a fire hazard. That's the only thing that I can think of when I'm seeing places like this. What if some bad situations start happening? How are you going to escape with all these people trampling? Well, I'm sure that they have excellent fire escape plans, lots of exits, but still, places like this make me nervous. I don't want to go to places that are so congested with people. Makes me a little bit uncomfortable. So yes, we're gonna get to see this. Gonna get to see this happening. Some celebrities are being shown that they're in the they just got awkward because they got shown on the public screen. They were having a private conversation. They stopped talking. Now some other celebrities are being shown. So if you're watching this, you're listening to this commentary, shout out to you. Charlize Theron, which is one of the most beautiful, gorgeous girls alive on the planet Earth. Some female actress, at least in the appearance sake. Some other men, Nick Jonas. I can't believe I know that name, or this guy. And who else? Some big guy. Don't want to say his ethnicity. Probably. There's Shaquille O'Neal sitting very handsomely and comfortably. Very happy. And some other football player or something. This guy looks familiar also. I know what he looks like from some roasts that I've watched. Roasting Charlie Sheen or something, or roasting Tom Brady. Yeah, that's what it was. So now the main event. Age 27-58. Height 6'1", 5'10". Weight 227, 228. Reach 76 inches, 71 inches. So Mike Tyson is shorter, older, heavier, and less reach. So all advantages go to Jake Paul, which is that's very interesting. We're going to see both from the United States. Jake Paul has a record of 10-1, 7 knockouts, and Mike Tyson 50-6 with 44 knockouts. Not that impressive considering that you had to damage people's brains in order to achieve that, but hey, we're living on this planet right now at this time. This is what the people want to see. This is what the distractions are being made out of. So 14-ounce gloves, 2-minute rounds, no no three knockdown rule. So if you get knocked down 3 times, it's over. And I forgot to see the last one. I didn't see the last one. It's too late. I was thinking about this that this is a perfect time for some nefarious activities to be happening on the planet, or at least in the United States, when this situation is happening, meaning Jake Paul and Mike Tyson fighting. So many people are focused towards this. The gladiators are fighting, and all the people are cheering, yes, 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 fight, fight, fight. And now the politicians can go and do something nefarious or whatever else. Well, not exactly, but there's with the invention of the internet, it's hard to escape that or hard to get away with that. But still, this is a potential plot. So if you're a movie maker, that's definitely what I would do. Make a movie about that, or I'm sure that's happened before too. I just woke up to take a leak, and our guru here chilling at a fireplace. So yes, thank you very much for seeing me that way. I just got a new fireplace here. Very nice, produces warmth, although not right now. And I'm just watching the Jake Paul and Mike Tyson fight. So I'm giving a nice commentary. All right. I'm listening to what Jake Paul is saying. Give me a moment. We're watching a live video of Jake Paul saying some shenanigans. Or it's his montage. So him hitting people in the head and smiling. Yes. So barbaric, so... This has to change. This will change in the future, my friends. Human beings will become more conscious, and these things will become less appropriate. But right now, this is the way it is. The wait is over. Okay, let me hear. Let me listen. Who's coming up first? Jake Paul is coming up first. Appropriately. Done? That's what I would have done. So Jake Paul looks like he's riding in an automobile, which is what an entrance. What kind of car is this? The logo isn't shown, but it's a colorful blue or greenish type car with a convertible, and his brother is sitting right next to him. Customized Chevrolet. It's just some customized car, and they're doing things for the views, which I respect and admire about them. They have a pigeon for some reason in the back. Oh, wow. They're playing. These people know how to get attention. That's what I admire about the Logan brothers. It's fantastic. And Jake Paul is looking like he's self-trancing himself. He's in a trance. There's a pigeon in the back of the convertible. It's a big car. And the story is that Jake Paul wanted to give this pigeon to Mike Tyson, and Mike Tyson said he's going to feed it to his falcon. Then Jake Paul decided to take the pigeon back. That was a little bit too cruel. And I'm sure he went and ate animals that day. But thank God he saved this pigeon. Thank you very much, Jake Paul, for being such a kind gentleman out there. But with everything that they're doing, with the song that they're playing, and the car that they're driving in, and with this prop behind them, it is a amazing attention grab. Logan Paul looks like he's very uncomfortable, but pretending not to be. Oh man, must be hard to live as these brothers, especially the older one, Logan Paul, receiving so much unwanted attention from others. But you are the you are the result of your actions, so that's just how it is. 70,000 people? Is that right? That's a lot of people. So now Jake Paul is just about to enter the ring. I'll tell you exactly when he enters. The ropes are being pulled for him. He's looking around, so you can sync with the. If you're watching this in future, you can sync this and watch my commentary. And he's in the ring now. So now he's jumping around, walking around. We're going to see what happens, ladies and gentlemen. I'm very excited. I hope that Mike Tyson wins, truly, because I want the older gentleman to win and get ahead. And I don't want Jake Paul to win. That's the whole point. So it's way past my bedtime. It's 12 midnight, basically. So unfortunately, I'll have to wake up a little bit later. Jake Paul has a weird haircut, but that's what they all do. They cut themselves and manipulate themselves in weird ways. And now a closer look at Mike Tyson. Okay. They're giving some introduction to Mike Tyson, some facts and history lessons about his career. Wow. So Mike Tyson hasn't fought in a while and he's returning. Now there's a montage of Mike Tyson. Let's watch this. Okay. Now he's about to enter the ring. He's being introduced now. Whoa, Mike Tyson has a stone cold look on his face. He doesn't look that good, in my opinion, sad to say. Something about him. Not, oh, he's totally focused. He doesn't care about the attention, the glamour, the lights. He's there to do a job. He understands how serious this is. Scared also. Wow. This is a very scary man, very dangerous man. He's not thinking about everything around him. He's only thinking about what is to come, what he needs to do, what is going to happen next. This is a man that is 100% serious. Not like Jake Paul at all. It's literally the complete opposite of this. I would be scared and terrified seeing a man like that walk towards me, knowing that he's going to fight me. We're going to see Jake Paul's expression very soon. Okay, Mike Tyson is a few meters away from entering the ring. He's walking up the stairs now. And the ropes are being held for him, rightfully so. Now he's stepped in the ring, jumping up and down, getting warmed up. Wow. We're witnessing something legendary. That is quite remarkable. That's amazing. I've seen this man's montages back in the day, but now seeing him live in person for the first time in my life, really, the Roy Jones Jr. fight really didn't interest me. But this fight is something else. And I'm watching this live. Unlike the Roy Jones Jr. fight, I only watched the highlights. Okay. I'm watching the Ring Girls, of course. Okay, Jake Paul looks comfortable and confident also. Mike Tyson looks like he's getting angry and angrier. Jake Paul looks confident. That's impressive. I'm very impressed by this man. Very strong inner game Jake Paul has. Referee looks like he's dealing with some stuff. The ring girls are always smiling. That's just a big arena. Okay, Jake Paul is being introduced. Lots of tattoos. £227. That's a lot. Quite heavy. 10-1. 7 knockouts. We are going to see something that's truly remarkable. This is going to be very exciting, very entertaining. If you're tuning in, let me know what you think in the comments. Who do you think is going to win? Make your predictions down below. If you're watching this a long time in the future, hello from the future. Hope things are good. Jake Paul. And there's Jake Paul's girlfriend or wife or something. And Mike Tyson being shown. Now Mike Tyson is being introduced. Let's see. Mike Tyson is looking strong, looking fit. He has a tattoo of his daughter on his chest. 50 victories and 6 losses. 44 knockouts. Wow. That is amazing. And most of the knockouts are coming in the first round. So that's probably, if we're going to see that, we're going to see that here. Mike Tyson doesn't look like he cares about anything that's being said about him, to him, any inflation, any compliments. He's scared. He's scared of losing, scared of defeat, scared of embarrassment, scared of whatever he's scared of. But definitely also wants to win. Totally focused on the goal. All right. He's getting calmer now. All right. He's been introduced. Now it's time to go. He is walking towards Jake Paul. Let's see what happens. All right, Jake Paul is sizing him up. Jake Paul looks like he's being affected by him. Oh. Oh my God. Now this just became serious. This just became real. Mike Tyson is definitely intimidating Jake Paul. This stare down, definitely Mike Tyson won. There's just no question about it. Now we're going to see if Jake Paul can turn it around in the actual fight itself, because the fight has pretty much already been won. At least in the intimidation factor, which is a great measurement to how the fight is going to go. Okay, Jake Paul is trying to get himself relaxed, dancing around, pretending like he doesn't care, but that's affected him, no doubt. Mike Tyson is just ready to go, ready to start the fight, anxious, wanting to move along. Okay, everybody just exited the ring. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's watch. And now the fight has begun. Okay, let's see. They're dancing back and forth. Who's going to land the first punch? Mike Tyson is fast, just exploded. No punches have been hit first yet. Mike Tyson is already asking the questions. What are you going to do? A clinch and release. Okay. Jake Paul just throws a wild overhand right, so sloppy, but Mike Tyson returns with a left. Wow. If that connected, that would have been good night for him, for Jake Paul. I mean, okay. Mike Tyson is just dominating the fight. He is leading, he's pushing. Now they're in the clinch, and the referee breaks them apart. Okay, Mike Tyson looks like he's standing strong here. Jake Paul looks like he's a a son playing with his dad. That's what it looks like. That's the vibe. Mike Tyson just okay, huge overhand right, missed by Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson dodged that. Jake Paul is throwing some jabs. Mike Tyson just ready to explode on him, ready to weave and dodge and throw some combinations, throw some lethal combinations. That's okay. Overhand right. Looks like it connected. Jake Paul threw an overhand right. Okay, some jabs being thrown by Jake Paul. Okay, Mike Tyson pushing in. Body shot thrown by Mike Tyson. Looks like it landed a little bit low. Jake Paul is complaining. And looks like Netflix just collapsed. Probably too many people are watching this. Okay, it's back. So let me make sure that it's live. I'll make it live when it's when there's fight is stopped. Nothing really is happening, and Mike Tyson throws a few shots that Jake Paul easily backs out of. Okay, now they're this is live now, back live. Now I'll tell you exactly when the fight starts. We're seeing the corner of Mike Tyson. His coach is giving him some inspiring words, encouraging words. Some Vaseline is being applied on his forehead, and a recap. Mike Tyson just dodged and threw a left jab that connected to Jake Paul's face. Oh, the right hand that Jake Paul threw almost connected. It looked like it just skimmed Mike Tyson's skin. If that connected, that would have hurt. Okay. Let's see. Second round. Mike Tyson looking maybe a little bit, looking like a little bit tired. Jake Paul is much more eager to start the round. And round has started. Let's see. Some shots being thrown in the air. Jake Paul throws a right straight to Mike Tyson's body. Again, Jake Paul tries to throw the overhand right, which has worked for him so many times in the past, but Mike Tyson knows how to counter that, and Mike Tyson throws some shots back at him. Okay, nothing really has been done as of yet. Mike Tyson is protecting himself very well, keeping his hands up. Jake Paul has his hands all the way down. Probably not smart. Okay. Mike Tyson dodges all of Jake Paul's shots. Mike Tyson throws some body shots that land, and now they're in the clinch. Trying to break him apart. They get broken apart. Second round, 50 seconds left. 2 out of 8. Okay, Jake Paul throwing some left jabs. Mike Tyson's so fast with his legs. Looks like he's just ready to throw something. Explosive. Dodging and weaving in the signature Mike Tyson combination. Back and forth, that fast leg movement. Let's see. Okay. Speed is coming down a little bit. They're not doing much. 10 seconds left of the second round. Second round almost over. Mike Tyson's bobbing and weaving. And the round looks like it's going to end. Nothing connected. Ooh. And a few last seconds, Mike Tyson just stood his ground and stared Jake Paul in the face. Gave him the death stare. Oof. What a tense situation. Very interesting. Let's see what happens. I would not have expected this to happen, and there's a quick recap where some advertisement is playing. I'm not interested. The NFL advertisement is playing. Okay, now we're seeing Jake Paul's corner. He's being applied Vaseline, and someone is applying probably ice on his skull, on top of his head, on the crown. Now they're standing up. Mike Tyson is still sitting, catching his breath. All right, referee is about to start the third match. And the match starts now. Now. Oh, explosive start. Something happened. It looked like both of the men connected. Not sure that hurt. Okay, Mike Tyson threw a jab and it landed in Jake Paul's face. Okay, much more power, much more strength is coming out of the third round. So they're definitely trying to do something. Both of them. Okay. Oh, Jake Paul threw some left hooks and it connected and shook him. Shook Mike Tyson. Not sure. Okay, some shots are connecting. Mike Tyson okay, another left hook lands on Mike Tyson. Body shot by Jake Paul. Wild, blind left hook thrown. Didn't connect. Missed. Okay, Mike Tyson is looking like he's slowing down and he looks like he's hurt. It looks like this is going to end. It looks like Jake Paul is going to come out on top. That is very sad. That, yes, the referee said, or the commentator said the age is showing. That's true. That's very sad. If Jake Paul fought the prime Mike Tyson, this would not be the same way, but Jake Paul likes to prey on people that are much weaker than him and feels like he can beat them, which I guess that's how he wants to build his career on. Yeah, Mike Tyson is in trouble. The commentators are agreeing. Jake Paul is putting pressure on Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson doesn't really have anything to say back. So 13 seconds left of the third round. Mike Tyson throwing some shots. Mike Tyson just bit his left glove for some reason. Wow, Mike Tyson. Ah, whew. Wow, this is so sad. I don't like watching old men being beaten by young kids. That's the whole thing. Especially someone that's such a hero as Mike Tyson and being beaten by a punk like Jake Paul. But hey, Mike Tyson bit his glove. That was the recap. Okay, round four. And starting now. Okay. He's biting his glove again. Let's see. Mike Tyson looking like something can happen. Jake Paul knows that he can win. He looks like he is seeing a prey animal bleeding and weak and just waiting for the final pounce to take the kill. So Jake Paul is leading the fight with many more punches thrown. If the fight was ended and a decision made, Jake Paul would definitely win, or probably win. So Mike Tyson, either he throws some Hail Mary combination and puts Jake Paul to sleep. Otherwise, I don't see it going any other way except for Logan Paul's direction. Ultimately, or Jake Paul. Nothing's happening. Some shots are being thrown. Mike Tyson is defending himself very well, dodging. Nothing's happening. They're just walking back and forth. Let's see, 18 seconds left of the round number 4, halfway done. Jake Paul throwing a body shot, a left hook, and 10 seconds left. 10-second warning just rung. Mike Tyson using some of his footwork, get himself excited. Throwing some shots, they don't land. And time. End of round number 4. Moving on to round number 5. It looks like it's going to go to a decision, which that's not the best case scenario, but that's the least best case scenario. I definitely don't want to see Mike Tyson landing on the floor. And, well, that's the best we can hope for, at least now. That's the way that it's looking. But who knows? Things can change. Let's see. A recap. Jake Paul throwing a right jab to the body. Or right straight, I guess you could call it. You don't really jab with the right hand. Okay, starting around number 5. Here we go. Mike Tyson just put in his mouthpiece back. They're standing up. Referee's preparing to start the fight, and the fight has started. Round number 5. 2 minutes. Round from number 5. Let's see what happens. Okay, both men are being more conservative. Throwing some shots. None of them land. Jake Paul throwing some jabs to the head, to the body, throwing some combinations. They don't land. Mike Tyson doesn't really look like he has a game plan for this fight. He just kind of looks like he is defending or fighting for his life, ultimately. But now Mike Tyson almost looks like he forgot how to box. Okay, they're getting closer. Jake Paul is throwing some shots. They're landing. Mike Tyson looks like he's getting angrier. Okay, they're talking about his mouthpiece, why Mike Tyson keeps biting his glove. He seemed to have done that in the past. Okay, left hook lands by Jake on Mike Tyson. And a return fire from Mike Tyson. Yes, Jake Paul's hands are very low. He has a difficult time keeping them up, it looks like. Okay. His hands back up. 30 seconds left of round number 5. Ten seconds left of round number 5. Mike Tyson looks like he is just defending. No offense, no aggression. Okay, some attempt was made by Mike Tyson, but to no avail. Mike Tyson is breathing heavy. And yes, definitely, as it was said, his age is showing. Okay, highlights. Left jab and a right hook to the face by Jake Paul to Mike Tyson, and it connected. It looked like it hurt. Okay, and a left hook lands, and also a left hook by Mike Tyson, return fire, also landed. And Jake Paul showing his tongue to Mike Tyson, trying to taunt him. This is so sad. The man is 27 years of age fighting a man that's 67, 57, 58. Oh, this is so sad. But hey, we're all watching this. We're all paying to watch this. I guess for a reason. It's an interesting dynamic. 6 out of 8, sixth round. Let's see if Mike Tyson can't pull it together. Looks like it's going to end in a decision, which the decision is going to go to Jake Paul. Okay, a left jab lands by Jake Paul to Mike Tyson. Some shots are being thrown. Nothing really is happening. And Mike Tyson just defending, trying to entice Jake Paul to enter his field, but to no avail. Mike Tyson is not being aggressive at all. He looks like he's just trying to catch his breath. And Jake Paul throwing some shots, but Mike Tyson defending well, dodging all of them. Okay, a left hook lands by Jake Paul to Mike Tyson's body. Mike Tyson looks slow, looks like he is hurt, looks like he can't defend himself anymore, trying to throw some punches, but nothing is happening. Unless Mike Tyson can throw some serious Hail Mary punch. Looks like it's hopefully at the least or at the best, it's gonna go to a draw. Okay. Jake Paul's hands are down. Mike Tyson bobbing and weaving, getting out of the way. Yes, he's not delivering. That's interesting thing that the commentator said. No delivery. So he's just kind of... Mike Tyson is angry at Jake Paul. As the bell rung, Mike Tyson looked at Jake Paul in a very aggressive manner. We're watching Jake Paul's corner. They're feeding him water. And yes, I will do a full day of eating, Mr. GJ. Yeah, so Jake Paul's corner is trying to hype Jake Paul up, but it's not really needed. We're giving some coaching calls. Some celebrities are being shown Charlize Theron. Very interesting. Okay, and round number 7. Second last round, 2 minutes. Mike Tyson is throwing a left hook and it lands. Okay, second left hook and it lands by Mike Tyson. Looks like energy is picking up. Looks like Mike Tyson is understanding the weight of this. Jake Paul throwing some shots, nothing landing. Jake Paul, young guy, 27 years of age. Mike Tyson, 50, 58. Yeah, Logan Paul threw 60 punches and Mike Tyson threw 16. So it's a 200% difference, it says. Okay. Let's see. Jake Paul trying to throw the overhand right, probably. That's what the commentator is saying. That's how he wins these fights. And some jabs being thrown by Logan Paul. Mike Tyson is just trying to survive, not really doing much. Or at least trying not to get hit. Or not getting hit, maybe. That's a better way of saying it. Maybe he doesn't have a plan to deliver or to win. He just wants to stand on his feet at the end of the day. If that's okay. A big body shot landed by Logan Paul. Mike Tyson is still standing, firmly on his feet, moving back and forth, trying to get himself back in the fight. Okay, some headshots landed by Logan Paul or Jake Paul. Okay, more shots landed. It looks like Mike Tyson is getting anger, moving towards Jake Paul. Yes, taking the shots, and 10-second warning before the round ends. Mike Tyson pushing in, but no shots thrown. Okay, and round number 7 ended. So now is the last round. Mike Tyson sitting down. Looks like this is going to be the conclusion of this fight. 7 rounds out of 8, one more round, and that will be the ending. We will see what if Mike Tyson can pull a Hail Mary. This would be the time, but unfortunately, it's unlikely. Last round, ladies and gentlemen. Last round, round number 8. We're going to see if Mike Tyson doesn't pull anything, doesn't pull a magical rabbit out of the hat. It's going to go to a decision, and Jake Paul, unfortunately, is going to win. Last round. Okay, Mike Tyson taking in some deep breaths. His mouth guard being put in the mouth. Jake Paul looks like he's ready to go. Mike Tyson took his last second to get up. And last 2 minutes of the round, or last 2 minutes of the fight. Let's see what can be done. Jake Paul starting out, throwing some body shots, or throwing some shots. Mike Tyson dodging, moving around, back and forth. Jake Paul with the jab to the body. Mike Tyson getting out of the way. Okay, some jabs landing by Jake Paul. Okay, some big shots landed by Jake Paul, and Mike Tyson returns fire. I'm sure that Jake Paul understands the danger of coming close to him, and he's throwing some shots back. I think Jake Paul wants to put Mike Tyson on his back, and that's very, very sad. Okay, Mike Tyson is defending well, biting his glove. 55 seconds left. I just hope that Mike Tyson stays on his feet, please. Biting his glove. Mike Tyson looks like he's very surviving, and weak on his knees. Okay, looks like he's regained his composure. Big deep breaths by Mike Tyson, looking like he's just trying to stay alive. Okay, big right hand landed by Logan Paul, Jake Paul, whatever, it doesn't matter. Both are the same in essence. Okay, 19 seconds left. Mike Tyson is just surviving. Just doesn't want to get hit. And that's okay. 12 seconds left. Okay, Mike Tyson's reflexes have severely gone down, but still, looks like he's defending well. 10-second warning. Jake Paul has a very angry look on his face. And looks like he just bowed down to him. And so some respect is shown by Jake Paul, and the fight has ended, and they're hugging each other. And there goes the show, ladies and gentlemen. Now they're hugging each other, heads clasping together, and speaking to each other, hugging each other, and it's over. Well, respect to Jake Paul for showing him respect at the last moment. Wow. They're talking to each other again. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. That's the end of our show. It's very sad to see Mike Tyson losing, but at least he stood his ground. At least he didn't get knocked out. At least he didn't go down. No man gone down here. So that's very, very good. Let's see. The unofficial scorecard. What was 78 to 74? Wow, that's very generous to Mike Tyson. Jake Paul threw significant strikes, but the referees, I think, are a little bit biased towards Mike Tyson. If Mike Tyson wins, this would be the most egregious win in all of the planet's history. I'm sorry, if Mike Tyson wins, yes, I think that's what I said. It's late at night and I'm falling asleep way past my bedtime. It's midnight, 30 minutes after midnight. Looks like I'll be waking up a lot later tomorrow or today. 16th of November. This was the day of the fight, and it's just the last few minutes before they announce the winner, and then we will call it a day or call it a night, ladies and gentlemen. So we have 9 live viewers. Thank you so much for tuning in to see the legend, the myth, the man losing. That's sad. Welcome, Magic. Welcome to my world. Boxing is a very, very, very dirty rigged game. With that being said, I'm rooting for Jake Paul. Wow. Okay. So if you're tuning in, if you're one of the 9 people, like this video so that I get more engagement and I can feel happy with myself, people liking my video. So please like before we watch the winner of this fight. Okay, Jake Paul and Logan Paul. Jake Paul is hugging his mom and kissing his girlfriend. And there's his brother. One day I will meet these guys. That'll be my life's goal and intention. I will in the next few years. Okay, the announcer is applauding them, and let's hear the decision. The official decision. 8 rounds. Judge's scorecard. Official decision is 79-73. Unanimous decision. Jake Paul. Jake Paul beat Mike Tyson. This is a very awkward ending. Mike Tyson looks like he's happy for him. Mike Tyson survived. I think that was his best. I think, wow, I don't know why I thought that Mike Tyson was going to win. This is not Mike Tyson 30, 40 years ago, or however long he was fighting ago. This is, his body has aged quite heavily, and Mike Tyson's, I think, intention was exactly that, just to survive and make a little bit of money and go inside the ring one more time. That's exactly what he did. So Jake Paul landed 78 shots. Mike Tyson landed 18. 278 thrown by Jake Paul, 97 thrown by Tyson. 28% versus 18%, whatever that means, percentage. I think that's the difference. So, wow. Impressive. Impressive. Well, I'm very happy for Mike Tyson. I see Mike Tyson as my grandpa, and I'm very happy that he didn't fall down. So I can go to sleep happily. Jake Paul is giving some final words. Let's all applaud Mike Tyson. That's what Jake is asking. He's saying some nice words about Tyson. Some nice words. he lied. Jake Paul just told a fib, but tried to make Mike Tyson feel good, I guess. He knew that Mike Tyson is old and it wouldn't be that big of a challenge. Mike Tyson is talking now. Mike Tyson saying some inspiring words. He has a habit of biting his glove. He has a biting fixation, he says. uh, the commentator said that he heard about Mike Tyson's biting fixation. Referring to Mike Tyson biting the ear off of Evander Holyfield. Whoa. Jake Paul said some words that everybody can get behind, thanking the firefighters and nice people of the world. Mike Tyson says Jake Paul deserves respect. Mike Tyson just asked if he wants to do this again sometime. Mike Tyson said he doesn't know. He says he doesn't think so. It might happen again. He wants to fight Logan Paul. He's, oh my God, Jake. Or Logan. Jake Paul saying that he liked the way that Mike Tyson slapped him. Jake Paul looks like he's dealing with something, and that's it. Let's see what Jake Paul has to say about his future. 120 million people. $20 million in the gate. Canelo. Wow. These people are making a lot of money. Well, that's it. There's some pictures being taken by Mike Tyson and Jake Paul. Wow. Jake Paul's brother and Jake Paul's dad is hugging Mike Tyson and taking the last picture. Well, there you have it, my friends. Jake Paul won. Mike Tyson didn't win. Mike Tyson didn't get knocked down, at least. So that's very good. I'm very happy about that. So I can at least go to sleep happy knowing that my hero didn't lose, didn't get knocked down. That's it, my friends. If you liked the video, click the like button. This reaches more engagement. If you didn't like the video, click the thumbs down button. It's all the same. And stay tuned for tomorrow as we do more